Okay, let's set up a process and procedure library in Airtable. So I've already got an Airtable account, so we're just going to add a workspace here. And we're going to call it process and procedures. And we're going to add a base here. Okay, so we're not going to do this. And what we're going to do to start is delete everything that we've got here. Okay, and I'm going to right click, edit this field, and I'm going to call it process name. And then we're going to add a few more multi-select fields here. And what these are going to do are allow us to filter these processes down. So if we go a multiple select, I'm going to call this topic. I'm going to create another one, and it's going to be called business role. And then I'm going to add, those two will do for the moment. So let's call this how to generate an invoice. Okay. So the topic for this might be invoicing. Business role might be administration. And then we can add a third multiple select here for the platform, which we might add 0 for this instance. So we'll add 0 here. And then we might say marking invoices as paid will be the same topic. Then this one might be for management, as you might have management do this rather than administration stuff, and it would also be for 0. Now with your fields, you can also add an attachment here. Okay, so this would be the documentation/video, and what you can do is you can actually upload files here. You can link it to a URL, link it to a Google Drive, a Dropbox, or OneDrive, and that will just bring the file straight across. Okay. Now, let's say client complaints. So this one might be under client relations, and this one might be specifically just for management. Okay. Now, it might not have a platform attached to it, and that's okay. But you might have a complaints handling policy in here. Now, what we're going to do from here is we're going to create, say, a gallery view. So this is just going to be a whole bunch of different cards. So if I said this one is for management and create it, what we can do is we can filter down all of our process and procedures that are created into essentially filter. We filter them so we only see management in this instance. So if I add a condition where the business role has management, what you're going to do is only get management roles here. Now, we could do the same thing for, say, a platform. 0 processes and procedures. And what we're going to do is we're going to filter where the topic, the platform has 0. And you're only going to get 0 here. So the beauty of something like this is we could create another, say, gallery view, and we could say this, call this management 0 procedures. Okay, so we're going to filter, add a condition where topic has, business role is management, and platform is 0. And that will then filter down management and only the 0. And we can drag and drop these underneath different areas and change the order and do all of that. Okay. So that's how you would filter them down. Now let's say we wanted to share this with management, right? So we can share a view. We can create a shareable view link. So when we click this, we can copy this, and only people with this unique link have access to it, right? So we've got all of these here. When they open it up, they can view the documentation or whatnot. Say you have someone leave, you can generate a new link out of here, and it's all changed over. Now, when you move up to the next levels in Airtable, so say the $20 a month version, you can restrict with passwords and do all of that stuff. Alternatively, if you go embed this view on your website, what we could do is grab this code here and put it on, say, an intranet. So an internal website that only you and your staff have access to, which makes it more secure in a way, as you're not handing out that link to your team. They're viewing it internally after they've already logged in with, say, their Office 365 account or something like that. So yeah, that's essentially how we can build out a process and procedure library in Airtable and keep it really simple for your team to be able to find what they need when they need it.